At this point, I've released 3 different videos talking about some of the most egregious YouTube advertisements and the double standard between what YouTube allows content creators to do and what YouTube allows advertisers to do. Now, when I made those videos, the one thing I did not expect is for YouTube to prove me completely right that there was a double standard there by taking down one of my videos for apparently violating the guidelines on sex and nudity. Before I continue with this video though, it would be a crime for me not to mention the fact that I'm sponsored by Farmville 3. Not only because I'm contractually obligated to state that, but because I really enjoy the game. Farmville 3 is a game available on Android and iOS on mobile and tablet devices, which you can download on the App Store or on the Google Play Store. Farmville 3 is a game with basically endless possibilities. It has a detailed world that you can escape into, surrounded by some of the most adorable farm animals in a relaxing environment, while also being able to socialize with others as you play the game. Not only that, but I personally really just adore the graphics. I feel like the game looks pretty incredible for a mobile game. Obviously, it's got a nice little cartoony style. Overall, it just looks fun. It's nice to look at. Personally, I really enjoy Farmville 3 because you can just pick it up and put it down whenever you want. It's a lightweight game that you can take anywhere with you, and it has so much depth and so many features within it that you can sink hours into the game and not even come close to the end of your adventure with it, while also knowing that updates are going to be coming frequently that provide you more features. So if Farmville 3 sounds like a game you'd be interested in, click the link in the description and it'll take you directly to the game so that you can play it and pick it up for yourself today. It's completely free, and I mean, I think it's worth a try. I really enjoy it. With that being said, thank you to Zynga and Farmville 3 for sponsoring this video. Let's get right back to your regularly scheduled program. So yeah, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by myself, my video talking about YouTube's sexual advertisements and how extreme they were and the double standard between what YouTubers are allowed to show and what YouTube allows advertisers to show, that video was taken down for violating the guidelines on sex and nudity, despite the only explicit content in that video being advertisements shown and published on YouTube that any device could access, any child could see. It's insane. And put on top of that the fact that my video was censored. There was nothing actually nude. Meanwhile, some of these advertisements initially included straight up nudity. So my video was taken down. I was mind boggled. I was like, how is it possible that a video including only YouTube's advertisements, where I censored them to make sure that even I was comfortable 100% with showing that video, how was that video taken down for violating the guidelines? Well, I learned that it was because I linked in the description a source to the image used in my thumbnail. That image, by the way, I'll put it on screen, is not NSFW at all. I have no idea how they thought it was, but if you are a content creator who happens to link NSFW sources for images or anything risque, don't link it anymore. Just credit the artist by name, because you might get royally fucked. I noticed the Anime Man actually had something like that recently with his main channel that he spoke about, where he might just lose his whole channel with 3 mil subs because of this same issue. But yeah, basically my video, despite including way less graphic content than YouTube's actual advertisements included, and when including those advertisements, I heavily censored them to the point where there was nothing sexually gratifying about them, which means it falls under the guidelines. That video was still taken down for an image that wasn't even explicit. How is it possible that that is a thing that happens on the platform? And then after I called it out on Twitter, because I knew my appeal wasn't going to get accepted otherwise, I received an automated response from YouTube. They didn't give me a real response until my tweet had over 300 likes and bigger content creators like The Right Opinion were calling them out on this shit. It's actually insane to me that on a platform where our whole livelihoods rely on not getting 3 of these strikes, unless you're a big creator or have larger connections, when you get a strike for an unfair reason, you're probably fucked. But with that being said, I thought I'd sit down and look at some more of these advertisements today because they are quite funny. And if this video gets taken down as well, let's just hope they reinstate it like they did with my previous one. Oh, and also just quickly, if you are new to the channel, subscribe please, it would be highly appreciated. Maybe check out one of my other channels too, in case I get banned, considering that is a real risk now apparently. Okay, let's get into it. If you're unfortunate enough to remember Dame Tukasita, that incredibly cursed video that had a lot of traction with the dude air thrusting going Dame Tukasita, now it's that, but as an early learning kids game with boss baby, dog, and some children. Why? This one isn't even like offensive other than probably violating copyright laws. This one's just a, what is this? Who sat down and went, how do we best market up our games? Dame Tukasita boss baby. I want to know how that boardroom talk went. We've also got some woman in scantily clad clothing chained to a bed, and you can select a lot of things, like taking off her clothes or her underwear, apparently, according to what his finger is covering. Fun for the whole family. And if if you remember the plague of Bitly ads, where whenever you would load up Bitly, you would get pop-ups all over your screen, or any sort of like ad fly, that sort of thing, and you would just be spammed with like ads telling you had viruses and you needed to install this antivirus, all of that shit that everyone knew was a scam after they probably fell for it at least once. How were those ads on YouTube? Which YouTube representative looked at ads that were actively promoting, well, scams? I mean, if you see the image 99 threats on your phone on YouTube, you're being scammed. How is that acceptable to broadcast to people? Because it's a scam. Why is YouTube allowing scam ads? We've also got this ad of this teenager, head and knees, blushed all over, saying, "Mum, please," and the mother replying, "We are family, so who cares?" Yeah, I really wonder what that advertisement was insinuating there. Are they roller skating and he's just afraid? Or maybe it's fucking obvious what's going on there, and YouTube's like, yeah, this is fine, show this to every child. And again, we have the rise of Friday Night Funkin' ads, where games will just steal the Friday Night Funkin' characters, put them in no clothing, and go, yeah, perfect for family-friendly content site YouTube. Or how about we talk about this game that allows you to choose your AI girlfriend and your dating type? One of those options including the word lolly. So for this game, what is the difference between lolly and young girl? Is young girl the child, or is lolly? Either way, why is this game promoting girlfriends that are kids? I hate my life. And we have the person that probably had a stroke while producing this advertisement and produced us Squid Game girl screenshot with Minecraft HUD overlay and boss battle. What the fuck does this ad promote to you? We've also got another anime girl in a swimsuit with the caption, "If you touch it too much," and then I don't even know what the bottom sentence means. Never touch it. Don't touch girl. Something happens on tap. I wonder what happens on tap. No, I don't, I'll be honest. I know exactly what happens on tap. Do you know what happens on tap? The police turn up at your door for sexual harassment. Yo, oh my god, the most competitive game of all. Are you noob, pro, or hacker? And it's the difference in your butt size. Are you thick as fuck? Are you a hacker? Again, what type of game is this supposed to advertise to you other than just preying on sexual tension to get your click? What would you do in this game? You just tap the screen and the more you tap it, the bigger your butt becomes? I don't know. We've also got 21-minute ads. How do I opt in for this? You must make so much money if you get a 21-minute ad. That's nuts. But how is that possible? Who is sitting through a 21-minute ad and then watching a second ad right after? We also have this game called Isekai Demon Waifu, the beauty development RPG, which literally has the words NSFW on the thumbnail of the advertisement. They are willingly admitting that their ad is NSFW, which goes against the YouTube guidelines, yet it's somehow on the platform. Who approved this? And we've also got the dude that's just going ham. I really wonder what he's doing behind that scene that I've had to censor. I really wonder. Well, I mean, I believe he's actually washing his dog, but I mean, look at the image, man. I'm just gonna end it here. If you have enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be highly appreciated. Once again, thank you to Zynga and Farmville 3 for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to see more videos from me, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to check out my Twitter if you'd like to see more opinions that don't get made into videos. And I'll see you next time. Peace.
Says she wanna rock when it like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap when it like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock when it like me.